After riding your board in salt water, it is always important to make sure that you wash your board down correctly afterwards. Right now I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing you need to do is get a hose with some fresh water. Make sure that you get all the salt off the board and out of the engine bay. So I'm just going to hose it down like this. I'm also going to get a little bit into the jet. Once I have done this, I want to open up my engine compartment. Next, I'm going to clean my engine bay. I'm going to get everything wet, making sure that I get no water into this carburetor hole here. But besides that, I want to give the rest of the engine a general clean to make sure that there is no salt water to avoid any rust. All the electronics in this board are waterproof. Just ensure that your battery connection is sealed. Once I have done this, I'm going to tip the board upright and drain all the water out of the engine compartment. Once you have drained all the water out of the engine compartment, it's important to start the board once again in the vertical position to make sure that all water is out of the exhaust and out of the engine. Once you have washed down your board, you have cleaned the engine bay, the next thing that you need to do is give the engine bay a spray with WD-40. The areas you want to concentrate on are all the bearings and all the screws. So your starter motor screws, your starter engine, your front bearing, your crankshaft bearing, and also your rear bearing. After this, just give the whole engine bay a general spray down with WD-40. If the board is going to be left more than 7 days without riding, it's important to put some WD-40 into the engine. Right now I'm going to show you how to do that. So first you need to start the board, and while the board is running you need to spray some WD-40 over the carburetor. I'm going to put the magnet in, I'm going to wait the 5 seconds. This has ensured that there is WD-40 inside the engine, which will avoid any rust from building up while the board is left. If you do not clean your board and maintain your board correctly, you will void manufacturer's warranty. So it is very important to ensure that you do all these steps.